Konnichiwa, Bonjour, Rivière, Ni hao, Kalimera, Jambo。大家好，欢迎来到 PUPU House Story Time。今天呢，要来和大家分享一本又经典又有趣的作品。A house is a house for me。我的房子，我的家，是1978年美国诗人 Ann Hoberman 的作品。这本书呢，打破了我们对于 house 家呆板的想象。它以简单、幽默又引人深思的方式，探索了世界上各种有待我们发现、能够挡风遮雨的地方，配合着极具韵律感的节奏。整本书充满了无比的丰富、活力和乐趣，希望你也会喜欢哦。A house is a house for me。我的房子，我的家。A hill is a house for an ant. A hive is a house for a bee.A hole is a house for a mole or a mouse. 土丘是蚂蚁的家，蚂蚁的家；蜂巢是蜜蜂的家；地洞是鼹鼠或是老鼠的家。And a house is a house for me. 这里是我的房子，我的家。A web is a house for a spider.A bird builds its nest in a tree. There is nothing so snug as a bug in a rug, and a house is a house for me. 网是蜘蛛的家，鸟儿会在树上筑巢，躲在地毯上的小虫舒适无比，而这里是我的房子，我的家。A coop, that's a house for a chicken. A sty, that's a house for a sow. A fold, that's where sheep all gather to sleep. A barn, that's a house for a cow. It is also, of course, a house for a horse. 笼舍呢，那是鸡的家；猪圈是母猪的家。而栅栏里头就是绵羊挤在一起睡觉的地方，至于马厩就是乳牛的家，当然了，也是马的家。A kennel's a house for a dog, a dog. A dog is a house for a flea.But when a dog strays, a flea sometimes stays and then it may move it on me. 狗屋是小狗的家，小狗的家。小狗的身体是跳蚤的家，要是小狗走开了，可能就会跳到我的身上来安家。Houses for rabbits are hutches.A house for a mole is a shed. A castle is a house for a duchess. A bedbug beds down in a bed. 兔笼是给兔子的家，棚舍是给骡子的家，城堡是公爵夫人的家，而小小的臭虫以床为家。Mosquitoes like mud holes or puddles. Whales need an ocean or sea. A fish or a snake may make do with a lake. 蚊子喜欢水坑，金鱼依赖海洋，鱼或者是水蛇会栖息在湖中。But a house is a house for me. 而这里就是我的房子，我的家。A shell is a dwelling for shellfish, for oysters and lobsters and clams. Each snail has a shell and each turtle as well, but not any lions or lambs. 壳是带壳生物们的住所，像是牡蛎、蛤蜊还有龙虾。而蜗牛和乌龟也都有壳哦，但是像狮子、小羊就没有壳。Lions live out in the open. Monkeys live up in a tree. Hippos live down in a river. Now, what do you know about me? 狮子住在开阔的地方，猴子住在高高的树上，而河马呢，住在低低的河里。而现在你对我了解了多少呢？An igloo is a house for an Eskimo. A teepee is a house for a Cree. A pueblo is a house for a Hopi. And a wigwam may hold a Mohi. 圆顶冰屋是爱斯基摩人的家，锥形帐篷是克里人的家，梯形村落是霍皮人的家，拱形棚屋则是墨西人的家。A garage is a house for a car or a truck. A hangar is a house for a plane. A dock or slip is a house for a ship. And a terminal is a house for a train. 车库是汽车或卡车的家，飞机棚就是飞机的家，码头或船屋就是船的家，而终点站就是火车的家。A husk is a house for a corn ear. A pot is a place for a pea. A nutshell's a hut for a hickory nut. But what is a shelter for me? 玉米皮是玉米的家，豆荚是豌豆的家，果壳是山核桃的家。可是哪里才是我的家呢？A glove is a house for a hand. A stocking is a house for a knee. A shoe or a boot is a house for a foot. And a house is a house for me. 手套是手的家，手的家。长袜是膝盖的家。鞋子或者靴子就是脚的家。而这里就是我的房子，我的家。A box is a house for a tea bag. A teapot's a house for some tea. If you pour me the cup and I drink it all up, then the tea house will turn into me. 盒子是茶包的家，茶壶是茶的家。如果我把你倒给我的茶喝完了，我的身体就变成茶的家了。Cartons are houses for crackers. Castles are houses for kings. The more that I think about houses, the more things are houses for things. 硬纸盒是饼干的家，城堡是国王的家。当我越深的思考，我发现真的有好多东西都可以是家。And if you get started in thinking, I think you will find it is true that the more that you think about houses for things, the more things are houses to you. 而如果你像我一样开始思考，你也会发现，当你越深的思考，真的好多东西都可以是家。Barrels are houses for pickles, and bottles are houses for jam. A pot is a spot for potatoes. A sandwich is a home for some ham. 大桶子是酱菜的家，瓶子是果酱的家，锅子是马铃薯的家，而三明治是火腿的家。 The cookie jar's home to the cookies. The bread box is home to the bread. My coat is a house for my body. My hat is a house for my head. 饼干罐是饼干的家，面包盒是面包的家。我的大衣就是我身体的家，而我的帽子就是我的头的家。Perhaps I have started far-fetching. Perhaps I'm stretching things some. 或许我想太多了，或许我想得太远了。A mirror's a house for reflections. A throat is a house for a home. But once you get started in thinking, you think and you think and you think. 镜子是倒影的家，喉咙是声音的家。一旦你开始思考，就会不停地想啊想啊想。How pockets are houses for pennies, and pens can be houses for ink. 口袋是硬币的家，钢笔是墨水的家。How peaches are houses for peach pits, and sometimes are houses for worms. How trash cans are houses for garbage, and garbage makes houses for germs. 水蜜桃是果核的家，有时候也是虫虫的家哦。垃圾桶是垃圾的家，而垃圾是细菌的家。And envelopes, earmuffs, and eggshells, and bathrobes, and basket, and bins, and ragbags, and rubbers, and roasters, and tablecloths, toasters, and tins. 还有信封、耳罩和蛋壳、浴袍、篮子，还有大箱子、布袋、橡胶制品和烤箱、桌布、烤面包机，还有罐头。And once you get started in thinking this way, it seems that whatever you see is either a house or it lives in a house, and a house is a house for me. 如果一直这样想下去，那么万物都有自己的家，万物也都能成为家，而这里就是我的房子，我的家。A book is a house for a story. A rose is a house for a smell. My hat is a house for a secret. A secret I never will tell. 书本是故事的家，玫瑰是香味的家。有秘密住在我的脑袋瓜里哟，而这个秘密我永远都不会告诉你。A flower's at home in a garden. A donkey's at home in a stall. 花朵们的家在花园，小驴子的家在棚舍。Each creature lets known as a house of its own. 所有的生物都有属于自己的家。And the earth is a house for us all. 而地球就是我们共同的家。我们今天的故事已经结束咯，您还喜欢吗？希望这个充满韵律感又有意思的书你也会喜欢，也欢迎大家可以跟着一起学习，一起念哦。See you next time. Bye.